Hello, this is Enterprise Television News Headlines. I am Kemi Omoshibi. The United Kingdom's Department for International Trade said it will support infrastructure projects in African countries, including Nigeria, with lending and guarantees. The UK's Trade Commissioner for Africa, Imawade Smith, said the African's infrastructure challenges not only inhibit its ability to trade with the rest of the world, but are also a significant obstacle to intra-African trade. He, however, noted that the body has the ability to support infrastructure projects in Nigeria up to €750 million. According to him, there is a scope for Africa to boost its exports to the UK and other parts of the world if it can address its infrastructure backlog. Wade Smith, however, said the projects must meet all the lending requirements before funding would be disbursed. Honda has introduced to Nigeria its fifth generation CR-V, which appears to have undergone a complete change in virtually all departments. Honda is aimed at giving its buyers or riders maximum comfort, safety, and entertainment. The CR-V has automatic high beams, area cross-traffic alert, and a driver attention monitor to prevent snoozing behind the wheel. According to the lead sales marketing department, Remy Adams, the re-engineered Honda CR-V will be competing with Toyota RAV4, Hyundai Tucson, Mazda CX-5, and Subaru Forester. Adams noted that the CR-V will help the driver's attention level becomes low. The system suggests to the driver to take a break by delivering both audible and tactile highlights. Kenya Airways has embarked on an aggressive campaign for cost saving and premium passengers. This was due to losses following a slump in tourism and large debts incurred to buy new aircraft. The campaign is being championed by the airline's new Chief Executive Officer, Sebastiana Mikos. One of Mikos' first decisions was to shut the airline's outlet in capital Nairobi's Down Market Accra Road, which serves thousands of small traders who fly to the Far East to buy cheap goods in bulk. However, to achieve the mission, the airline is banking on some upcoming projects which will require new seats with the same capacity by using space between them. Rwanda's central bank governor John Rwangoba said good climate conditions are expected to help Rwanda's economy grow by 6.5% this year, up from a projected 5.2% last year. He said the country this year expects to perform much better than last year. Enterprise Television learned that 70% of Rwanda's farmers growing crops like maize and vegetables for local use and tea and coffee for export. The central bank said inflation is expected to be around 5.0% in 2018, slightly up from 4.9% last year. Rwangoba said the East African nation was still collating figures, but would most likely hit or surpass predicted 5.2% growth for 2017. Donald Trump launched a fresh attack on the European Union, defending his tariff plans as he hosted the Swedish PM at the White House. Shortly afterwards, it was announced that White House economic advisor Gary Cohn, who opposes tariffs, would quit. However, the EU has drawn up $3.5 billion each list of retaliatory tariffs. The US president proposed global duties on steel and aluminium, has raised the prospect of a tit-for-tat trade war. Mr. Trump said if the EU retaliated, the US would impose 25% tax on European cars. The US president said Americans would level tariffs in a loving way that would command new respect for the US around the world. Heading sports. Wearable technology provider Whoop has announced a $25 million Series C financing round featuring some of the biggest names in sports and media. The likes of Twitter's chief executive and co-founder Jack Dorsey and NFL Players Association were among the participants in the round, as well as former NBA Commissioner David Stern, who has also become an advisor to the company. However, last year Whoop has approved for in-game use by Major League Baseball and secured a partnership with the National Football League Players Association. And that's it on Enterprise Headlines for today. For more news, updates, special reports, and our shows, visit our website www.enterprisetv.tv. Our social media platforms are always there for your all-round information in the world of business. I am Kemi Omoshibi. Many thanks for watching.